You know that feeling, right? You walk past a house that's seen better days and you think, I could totally fix that place up and make a killing. Well, lots of people have that thought, but today we're going to show you how the pros actually do it. More importantly, we'll show you how they avoid those money pits that can just absolutely sink a dream. All right, let's get into it.
I mean, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It can feel like a total gamble. One wrong move, one bad estimate, and that dream flip turns into a full-blown financial nightmare. But what if I told you there's a way to stack the odds, firmly in your favor?
And here's the secret, the thing that separates the pros from the rest of us. They don't wing it. They don't rely on gut feelings. Nope, they have a system, a simple but crazy powerful formula that takes all the guesswork and emotion right out of the equation. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that very system. So think of these rules as your compass, your North Star. They're what will guide you through the, let's be honest, sometimes treacherous waters of real estate investing. This is what keeps you on course and helps you steer clear of those hidden rocks that can sink your profits before you've even hammered a single nail.
Now, you've probably heard about the 2% rule. It's a fantastic tool for sure if you're analyzing rental properties for cash flow. But for what we're talking about today, for flipping houses, there is one rule to rule them all. It's the one that will absolutely make or break your deal, the 70% rule.
Okay, so what is it exactly? Well, think of the 70% rule as your financial seatbelt. It's literally designed to protect you. That leftover 30%, that's not just profit. That's your buffer. It's the cushion that has to cover your profit margin, sure, but also all your closing costs, holding costs, realtor fees, and, this is a big one, all those little surprises that always pop up.
And here it is, the math, in all its glory, is so simple but so powerful. You take the after repair value, that's what the house will be worth when it's all shiny and new. You multiply that by 0.7, or 70%. Then you just subtract your estimated repair costs. And that number you're left with, that is your magic number. It's the absolute max you should ever offer for that property. Period.
All right, so you've got your compass, you know the rule. Now, where do you actually go to find the treasure? Let's talk about the best places to hunt for your next potential flip.
You've got a bunch of options. I mean, you can go the traditional route, scrolling through the MLS, but the real gems, the deals with the most meat on the bone, they're often found off-market. We're talking about auctions, bank-owned properties, or linking up with wholesalers who are experts at finding people who need to sell fast. That's where you find less competition.
And here's the really good news. You don't have to do all this legwork by yourself anymore. There are some incredible digital tools out there that let you find and analyze deals faster than ever. I'm talking about platforms like PropStream and BatchLeads. They're basically like a superpowered Google for real estate investors. They let you find distressed properties and get owner info in literally seconds. Okay, let's circle back to our formula for a second, because this next piece is, without a doubt, the single most important variable in the entire puzzle. It's the ARV, the after repair value. Get this number right, and you are golden. But get it wrong, and man, you are in for a world of hurt.
I want you to think of yourself as a real estate detective. Your first job is to find clues, and those clues are similar homes in the same neighborhood that have sold in the last few months. Those are your comps. Then you adjust. If your target house is a little smaller than a comp, you adjust the value down. If your renovation plan includes a killer new kitchen that the other house didn't have, you adjust the value up. You do this a few times, average it all out, and you land on a solid, data-backed ARV you can trust. Now for the second major variable in our equation, the repair budget. This is where the rubber really meets the road. If you underestimate this number, your profit will just vanish into thin air before that first coat of paint is even dry. It's that serious.
So, how do you nail it? You have to be meticulous. You've got to walk through that property with a fine-tooth comb and get a trusted contractor or two to give you a detailed line-item quote. Then you plug everything into a spreadsheet. I mean everything, from the roof down to the doorknobs. And please always add a 10 to 15% contingency fund for the surprises you know are hiding in those walls.
You know, this chart is a great way to kind of visualize what we're talking about. A low-budget flip might just be cosmetic stuff, paint and carpet. A medium budget, maybe you're doing a new kitchen and bathrooms. And high budget, well, that's a full-on gut shop. The key here isn't just about spending money, it's about knowing what buyers in your specific neighborhood expect and are willing to pay for. Don't over-improve the property, but definitely don't under-deliver.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We've found a potential property. We've done our detective work to get a solid ARV, and we've built a realistic repair budget that includes a cushion for surprises. Now it is time to plug it all into the formula and make our final data-driven decision.
This is it. This simple line of text is what separates the successful pros from the hopeful amateurs. It's not a guess. It's not a gut feeling. It is a cold, hard calculation that tells you exactly what that property is worth to you as an investment. It protects you from getting caught up in the heat of the moment and overpaying.
And I just love this quote because it is so, so true. Look, there's no such thing as a totally risk-free investment, right? But by using a system, a framework like the 70% rule, you're not trying to eliminate risk, because that's impossible. You are simply managing it. You're stacking the odds in your favor and protecting your capital with logic.
So there you have it. You've got the keys to the kingdom. You now have the exact framework the pros use to analyze a fix-and-flip deal. The only question left is, which door are you going to unlock first?